All right, so today I'm going to be showing you the AI Image Generator 7-in-1 plugin on Bubble. And this plugin is a collection of all the best text-to-image AI models on Replicate. So we got Stable Diffusion, we got FLUX, and more. So let me just show you how it works. So we can come in here, provide a prompt. We select the model that we want to do, go ahead and use SDXL Lightning, generate the image, and in a few seconds, we have our image here. But I actually want this to be more realistic. So let's say photorealistic red barn on a green hill in Switzerland. Generate again. And that's a little better. We could use a different model, but let's go ahead and look at the back end of what's happening here. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to actually create a Replicate account and add billing info, Replicate charges for usage. So there's no monthly fee, which is really nice. And then go ahead and come here to API tokens. It's here under your account dropdown. Go ahead and copy your token, and you're going to paste that into your Bubble plugin right here under authorization. Be sure to add bearer before the token, else it's not going to work for you. Right, now looking at the workflow, we are using the generate image action. So we've got a prompt here and we've got a dropdown to select our model. When we click generate image, what's happening is I'm looking at what model is selected on the dropdown and then calling that model via the plugin. So I'll show you how I had it set up on SDXL Lightning because I set that up without using the Bubble backend, as this isn't a paid app. The way I did that was I generated the image. So I put the input prompt here. All of the settings are on default. And then I actually scheduled a custom workflow called status after 5 seconds. And what the status did was ran our get generated image call in the plugin. And it took it used the ID from that initial creation workflow and then set a state on our resulting group of the result output first item. So you can actually set it to output multiple images at once. In this case, we're only doing one, so that's why I did the first item. But if you were doing multiple, you'd want to make sure you got rid of that. Now I'm going to show you how it would work if you actually used the Bubble backend like you're supposed to. So here on Flux 1.1 Pro, you can see we're making the call to generate the image. Then what I'm doing is creating a new thing in our database called replicate image. I'm saving the ID and I'm saving the status. And then what I'm doing is on the back end, I wait for the webhook coming from replicate and I search for that replicate image using the ID that was saved, and I update the URL with the request data's output and the status. So once the status is complete, then back on our page, I'll adjust this so that if the status is completed, it hides this and shows our actual image. Something I want to call out real quick when generating images, if you are adding a webhook, it's explained here in the documentation, but the webhook needs to go between these quotation marks, else it won't work. If you aren't adding a webhook, just leave the quotation marks there. If it is blank, it also won't work. Other than that, have fun. This is a really easy plugin to implement and to get access to a ton of really high quality, really powerful AI image models.